Hi everybody, Julia here from Accessorize Your Life, ready to do a get ready with me from my Shop My Stash tray of bomb products. I am excited about it because today is Friday, which is like every other day to me really, but it's Friday. Something about Friday that's really nice. Alrighty, so looking at my face, I've already done my foundation, my base, and I did bronzer. Yeah, what else did I do? I think that's about it. Yeah, so let's get busy. Let's put on some eyeshadow primer. And I'm just going to go with the Juvia's Place primer today. Just taking from the side of the tip there because I don't need to squeeze anything out. There's enough right there. So there we go. Just going to apply that over these eyelids. How are you guys doing? Are you happy that it's Friday? Friday, or whatever. I am. I don't know why, but I am. Nothing special is happening this weekend. We are, what, a week away from Valentine's Day? Have you made your plans yet for Valentine's Day? I have not. I don't have any plans for Valentine's Day. Okay, eyelids are primed with eyeshadow primer. I'm excited because I pulled two palettes that I hope will meet up and work well together. I forgot to pull this when I was shopping my stash, but I am loving it as a possibility for this look today. It's going to be what sets off the other colors, I hope. I'm talking about the Fenty Beauty. This is the number 9 palette. Let me get out of the way so it can shine. Oh, the camera's still doing its thing. But anyway, it has some neutral colors. Out of all of her eyeshadow palettes, this is the one that I chose and liked the best. I know they did not get a good review. People didn't seem to like them. So I'm going to start with this like skin tone color for me. I haven't used this in a while, so let's pray that it does all right. I think it will. Look at that. Can you see it? Looks like my skin tone, right? Maybe a little bit redder. But we're just going to lay it down right here. Windshield wipers up here. This is really a soft brush from Juvia's Place. And this eyeshadow, I think it's a matte, seems to be going on quite easily. It's not dry or anything. It seems to be right in the middle, just right. Guys, I have been enjoying watching the I don't know what you call them, videos, but they're little shorts or whatever of J Hud's tunnels. You know, have you seen that when people are dancing, they coming on and the staff hypes them up? Yeah, they be going down like this, they be going like this, they be enjoying themselves. And I am right along with them. I almost felt like I needed to come in on my video like that. No, I don't. But I really get a kick out of that. Alrighty. So what's next? Do we want to... I'm going to work backwards. I'm going to take this color here, and I think there are names on the back. But I'm just going to put it up here right now. May not be what I should do. I may have to go over it. But I'm feeling this right now. As you know, I don't plan my looks. I did think about this palette and the other one I'm using, but I was feeling like I wanted to do something kind of with this shirt on, like a feline. I don't know what that is, and I don't know if I'm getting it from this palette or not, but we're going to put it down for a minute, or should we? I'm not sure what I want to use on my outer corner. So we're going to put it down for now, and then we're going to pick up this palette here. I'm not going to show it to you just yet. And figure out what I'm doing first. There's not too many colors in this palette to choose from, but this is where we're going. It's going to be a quick look, but I don't want it too dark. It's Friday. I want it to be uplifting. So, this is more difficult than I thought. Hang on, I'm going back into that Fenty palette and I'm picking up that deeper shade of brown right there, just a little. And I'm going to put it right here. Yeah, right there. And is it a brown actually, or is it something else? It's not dark. It's kind of coppery, isn't it? Okay. We'll work with it. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. I'm scared. Why am I scared? What's there to be afraid of? Getting it wrong, maybe? Well, we'll just go with it. We'll go with the flow. Right? Here we go. Using that same brush. Just barely wiped it off. Okay, maybe I need a little smaller brush than that for the next color. I'm just lightly going into it. Alrighty. I'm at a crossroads here. I think I need to smooth this out. Okay, I went with the deepest shade in there and it's still, I don't want it deep, deep, but I do want to have some definition. Okay, now I'm going to use another color in here, just about here. And they all look pretty much alike, except for that deeper color I used on the outer corner. So, I was using Juvia's Place, the Rebel Grays, to get this look. Not finished with it yet. And there is a lot of fallout, which I wasn't aware of. And I don't particularly like this color there, because it's too sparkly. So I'm going to go back in with this bit of the brown there and try to go over it some. I'm going to say that I'm not sure. I'm not disliking it yet. No. I think it's going to work out. Yeah, I think it's going to work out. Go back in with my gray, my deep matte gray from this palette. Trying to ground this silvery color some. I've got to brush away all of this eyeshadow that's on my nose. And you know what? I just made myself more silvery across it. Okay, what are we going to do? We're going to try to lift it up with this. And a little bit of my cellular water. Let's see. Let's see. Very lightly. And what I'm getting is my foundation coming up. But I'm going to powder it down, so I'm not going to worry much about that. Okay, now I need a eyeliner. Do I have a black? I do. From Juvia's Place. So let's get in here in line. Let's use this little puff here. Feels like it's getting a little dry. I'm going to put it back in the cap, but I wanted to ground that silver a little bit. I may come back to it on the eyelid, but let's go to the waterline and the lower lash line with a very thin brush. I'm going to use that gray, that deep gray, And I think I'm going to work it right around here. Definitely feel like my eyes look heavy in the outer corner. I don't particularly like that. I love grays, but this is just not speaking to me as much as I'd like it to. But I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm gonna be okay. Let's do the grays and the strays. Get them in check. Real quick. Go in with my, is it Ami Collet? I've been saying Amy, but I think it's Ami. Yeah. Mascara. Mascara time. Guys, it's super early here. It is like 5:30. I was gonna film this last night, but ugh. The energy would have been lower than right now. And I didn't want to do that to you. And I still wasn't ready to get up, but the things I do for free, for you, for me. Yeah, that's coming through. I know it doesn't look like poof, but it is okay here. It is okay here. I'm feeling like that. This is the brush I used for my foundation. Yeah, I like it. I like it. So now we're going to go into a little bit of, are we going to do highlighter? Let's go into some blush first. Let's choose one of these blushes from LYS. It's a cream. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hold off on those and I'm going with Pat McGrath. Yeah, let's, if I can get it open. Let's do Pat McGrath. So I'm going to go with that brush, this little one I used earlier. It's a light color. Yeah, I think I'm partial to powders, really. What about you? I'll save the LYS blushes for another time. And now, I think this is a great eye for Valentine's Day. I think so, and if you were to put lashes on, I think it would be even better. So let's go back in with a little bit more mascara and pump it up. I'm going to powder my face and then we are nearly there. So I'm going to pull this powder puff out right here that was given to me by a friend here on YouTube. Rachel, thank you, my dear. She made this and I already have a little powder on it. So I'm going to just go ahead and powder my face. Of course, I'm using the Beauty Bakery. My brushes are drying. I rarely use this because I just want to save it. I don't want it to ever be something I don't have. But when I tell you that eyeshadow went everywhere, I'm not kidding. We have to think about that shadow, what we're going to do with it. Just a little too much right there. And I'm not liking the lower lash line because I haven't really evened it out. I need the magnification to see. Where's that flat brush? Here it is. Need to go back in that palette. Maybe I should have sprayed my brush. Let's do that. Let's spray the brush with a little bit of Fenty. Okay, it's not looking seamless, but it's okay. She's okay. She's okay. Okay, now for the grand finale, we're going to do a lippy. Let's do Pat's lip liner. Is this the lip liner I used the other day? I think it is. I think I'm not liking that one so much. You know, I'm going to use Grwm Control. Need to sharpen it. That kind of makes it a little more subtle. Let's see what Juvia's does to this. Okay. That's a keeper. Fenty. It is a matte. Ooh. It is definitely. A little crumbly. Is this a Valentine's lip or not? So as you can see, in my head, I was thinking I wanted to use my grays. Of course, I've got them on, and I didn't want them to be too out there. I wanted it to be a little subtle. That's why I went in with the Fenty number 9, her browns, and to try to just recede part of the eye, but give it a little color as well, if you know what I mean. And then pop it with, just subtly pop it with a little gray. So, to pick up on my shirt. So this is my Feline Valentine's Day look. Yeah, I could use like a liner, you know, a cat eye, but I don't do those well at all, so we're not doing that. So this is the best she can do. Plus my liner is a little dry. Yeah. Shouldn't play with it because I'll just mess her up. I think I put a little tiny bit of a wing there. Just because it's a feline look for Valentine's Day. I think the lip really pops it. It's all about the lip. That's why I went with a subtle blush. Tell me what you think. Do we need to put a little bit of shine to the lips, or should we leave the lips matte? What would you do? Well, I know what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to take a little bit of highlighter from Fenty. Unlike those kilowatt things she makes or whatever. This one is Cognate Candy. And I'm just going to use a little bit of it. I don't want a lot, but I do want to. Ooh, I want to see it. Has this dry pan too? A little bit's on there. Yeah, I see that. That's more than enough. I don't know if you see it, but I see it. So I'm going to kind of dim it a little bit. Spread it out with my foundation brush. There we go. Tell me what you think. I really wanted to bring in the grays and create this feline look for Valentine's Day. I'm happy to have the new members join the channel. I love you for watching. I love you for being here. Go out and have a great weekend, or stay in and have a great weekend. Whatever. Enjoy your weekend. Play in your makeup. And yeah, put on a red lip and see how it makes you feel. So long.